So we are starting with the second problem. Second problem is also a square pyramid. Side of base is given 40 mm, height 60 mm, and you are asked to place one base edge again parallel to VP. So as usual, we will be drawing the top view, we will be drawing the front view, and we have to draw the development. Before drawing the development, you have to make one slant edge parallel to XY, and then you have to find the true length, and after finding the true length, you have to draw the development. Okay, now again in this question also we are going to section the solid using a 45-degree plane, but the difference is in the previous question it was passing through the midpoint of the axis, or it was bisecting the axis. In this case, the section plane is going to pass through a point on the axis that is 15 mm above the base. So what's the difference between this figure and the previous one? In the previous one, the section plane was passing through all the slant edges. But in this question, you can see that the section plane is not passing through all the slant edges. It is passing through two slant edges and then through the base edges. Okay, so that's the main difference. So here also we are going to transfer the points as we have done in the previous question. So we are going to we are getting 2 points, here we are getting 2 points. I am naming these 2 points as 1 dash and 2 dash. It is falling on O dash A dash and O dash B dash. So we have to transfer to OA and OB. So as usual, you will be starting with the horizontal line, a line that is exactly parallel to XY. You have to project it till the starting of the development. This point, it should lie on OD A and OB. So take O as center, this point as radius, this distance as radius, and rotate it. OA, OB, you have to know that OA is again repeated. So we'll be getting a point here, and a point here. Now, this point, it is not lying on O dash C dash and O dash D dash. Instead of that, it is falling through, or it is passing through the base edges. Okay, that means this point has to come somewhere here. Now, which all lines it has to lie? For that, what we have to do is, you project this point towards top view. I'll be projecting this point towards top view. Now, what are the base edges in top view? A, B, B, C, C, D, and D, A. And you can see that when I am projecting it, it's passing through two base edges, which are, one is BC and other one is AD or DA. Okay, that means these two points, that is 3 dash and 4 dash, it should lie on BC and then it should lie on AD. Now, this length is the true length itself. So what you have to do is, whatever be this length, you take it in your compass. The distance from B till this point. You take that distance in your compass, you transfer it from B towards C. I'll be getting a point here. So this distance, whatever be this distance, I'll be transferring from B, I'll be getting a point here. Similarly, that will be the same distance from A till this point. Same distance, you transfer that distance from A to D. So from A to D, I'll be getting a point here. Okay. Now how you have to join it? Actually, these are two separate points. Suppose I am having a pyramid here. I am cutting only a small portion. I am cutting only a very small portion here. And I am going to remove, or I am going to open the pyramid from this slant edge. So when I am opening this portion comes here and this portion comes here. That is what going to happen here. Okay. So when I am joining it, again, you can now draw it, use dark lines. These 2 points has to be joined and this point has to be joined. This is one section and this is another section. So what is happening is, see, these points are getting retained. This much portion is getting retained. Okay, this much portion is getting retained, this portion is getting removed, and this portion is getting removed. These are two separate areas. Okay, so we are removing this small portion. This should be drawn lightly, this should be drawn darkly. The section points we are getting here. Okay, the slanted points on the slant edges, so you can project it directly. The points that are coming on the base edges, you have to transfer it from the top view to the corresponding lines in development, and then you have to join it. Okay, so this much portion should be drawn darkly, and this area should be drawn lightly. So this is the second question. Okay.